Students, what kind of checks were there before people got on campus?
If I'm going to be honest, I had friends coming in asking if they needed tickets, and I said they didn't even check for my ticket, which I did get a ticket. They did not pat us down. I feel like I maybe saw 3 or 4 police officers in this whole environment of hundreds of people, I would guess, which I thought was a little odd, but at the same time I thought, well, you know, it's Utah, which is probably an ignorant thought to think, but there was not much security precautions taken. There was none.
And you're saying you were 15 feet away from the stage. You were up close and personal with Charlie when he was speaking. Did it sound, and I'm no worries if you don't know this answer, I don't suspect you might, but did it sound like the shot came from behind?
Yes. It sounded exactly from behind us, and that's why I was so worried, and I looked, but I couldn't find anything. But you could also see, obviously, from the way that the blood just, it definitely was from behind. So. Or in front of him, I would say, you know, but.
You guys all get down. Describe the moment you guys tried to escape.
I just saw everybody running, and I ran in, like, the second people started getting up, I'm like, I don't want to be left here alone. I didn't want to get up. I wanted to stay there because but I also knew I needed cover in case. And so I just started leaving with everybody, and all I could think is like, is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead? And I look outside and I see the ambulance, and I'm just thinking, I just saw somebody die. I didn't even call my family until like 20 minutes after because I couldn't stop crying. I was like hyperventilating and seeing like all these people just freaking out and having such a hard time. It's just, oh my gosh. But it was beautiful the way that we all came together, like people praying over one another, people loving one another, people asking if we're okay, sharing numbers with total strangers just to check up on us after this, not just now, but later. I thought that was beautiful how we as a party came together and loved one another in this horrible time. Obviously, I'm inconsolable and so many others are, and we still united in prayer.
And we know just how devout and devoted Charlie Kirk is to Christianity.
Yes, sir.
And to have those prayers, you know, we're hearing it from all across the nation right now. We want to check up on you and make sure that you're okay. MJ, if we could go ahead and get her contact. But guys, Alyssa, Matt, you kind of heard just the turmoil, how chaotic this situation was, Brian, excuse me, and how just devastating, you know, her describing students just getting on the floor immediately, and how gruesome the shooting was, as so many students were just right there in front of Charlie Kirk, seeing the bullet hit him. And you heard Danielle describe just how grotesque that was, and then them praying afterwards for Charlie in the midst of chaos like this. We're hearing more from students like Danielle. We have another student or participant of the event. You go ahead and join me here. What is your name?
My name is Henry.
Henry, you're a student here at UVU?
No, I actually just run a construction company. I got some friends that go to UVU here, and they told me about Charlie Kirk coming, so I came to ask some questions. The only thing I really opposed him is just the concept of religion, difference in religion. So that was pretty much what our dialogue was. We disagreed or whatever, but it was a good, fruitful conversation. You know, he said he loved Mormons. I said we love them. We love Charlie and stuff like that. And it was just really weird because the way that things went down for me, the guy who claimed to have done the shooting, who had no weapon, he, like an hour and a half before the show, was walking around to conservative people and was basically just bashing Charlie's name. Charlie's this, Charlie's that, Charlie's racist.
Well, yeah, we usually see that at Charlie Kirk's information. We got some breaking information now.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and toss things back to Brian. Some breaking